Hey guys, welcome back to What Would Dare You Wear, where style meets comfort. It's your favorite virtual stylist and personal shopper here, and I wanted to come and share some items that I got from one of my favorite places to actually get vintage and pre-loved items. I feel like sometimes it's not a first thought of a place to get those items, but it's eBay. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this thing. I know eBay was kind of one of my favorite places to get vintage items. I think there's a lot of different places that you can get super cool stuff, but eBay has been my tried and true spot to get really cool, unique items. So let's get into these items that I did grab. The first I'll get into, because I got three of, listen, I am a Leo. I'm super impulsive. When I like something, I will get multiples of it. But in this case, they're similar but different. So let's get into it. It's a purse, but it's a license plate. So what I'll say is I got three of them, but I got three different states. All the places that I've lived, basically. So I have a North Carolina, I have California, and I have New York. What some people may not know is I was born in Buffalo, New York. I lived there until I was 8. The majority of my family still lives in Buffalo. So your girl is a Buffalonian at the end of the day. But I moved to North Carolina when I was 8. Okay, so I am still a Southern belle. But nonetheless, I came across someone's post who had it was a different state, but I saw that it was a person. I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. That's so me. So I started clicking around. Actually, I did a screenshot of the post, got on Google image search, and eBay popped up instantly. Like, that was the first retailer to pop up, and I was like, all right, bet. Now I need to get down and dirty and figure out if they have all three states that I wanted, and they did. So I actually have my Coach chain on this one. They all came with different straps. So here's like a strap that I was just like, it's whatever. And then this is the leather strap that came on one of them. Not bad straps, but it's not the vibe, of course. So I immediately started looking online for different straps, but then I was like, oh, I might already have a silver strap that I can use. And of course, I have enough Coach bags that had straps, so I went ahead and put it on here. Super, super cute. Now, the price varied, obviously, and that's what happens when you use eBay. I think they were super reasonable, and of course, pay in full. Your girl can pay in full all day. So for my North Carolina one, I spent $75 on this one. Okay, the brand is Little Earth retro purse. This is a North Carolina license plate, a real North Carolina license plate, which I think is super cool. And that's what I say, like eBay, you can find people sell everything on eBay. You can buy cars on eBay. Now, do I recommend that? I don't know. I don't think I would buy a car on eBay, but you can buy just about anything on eBay. But anyhow, I paid $75 for this one. All right. And for the California one, I spent $35 on this one. And obviously the quality of each varies. Like, this one is kind of like gonna probably tear, so I'm gonna have to take it to a cobbler or somebody to repair it. But inside, everything is intact. Like, it's still in really good condition. It probably, like, this leather piece, I think it just is old. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just been sitting around. So I'm not gonna do too much tugging at it. But again, I only spent $35 on the California one. And then the New York one, which has a little more wear than the others, but it's still super cute. I spent $39 on this one. So the price varies depending on the seller. And this one has a denim inside. But I think they're all the same brand, Little Earth. So yeah, I think there's a ton that are available. I'll make sure to link if you really like this style, which I think is super cute because it's like it's a conversation piece. I always get, you know, compliments on my bag, like, oh my God, that's such a cool bag, which I love. I love a conversation starter, especially when it comes to my style. That's what I think helps me stand out, is when I wear things that, like, it makes people do you know, a double take, like, wait, is that a license plate? It absolutely is. But I think the cool part about it for me is that all of them link back to a certain thing. It's like, I've lived in all 3 states, and so that's important to me. It helps me, you know, it helps tie it in for me. So yeah, I got all those off of eBay. I didn't bid on them. I just did the buy it now option. I think one I did have an offer, like I asked if I could pay less, which was cool. But again, I thought they were pretty reasonable as far as the price because of how unique the bags are. So yeah, those definitely super cute bag, unique bags. But this next bag is it. Shout out to Fashionica, XO Fashionica on Instagram. She buys or finds really nice vintage designer bags, and then she resells them. But she shared this bag in particular on, like, it's something that she wears, and I was like, oh my God, I need it. So she posted it on her Instagram, and I took a screenshot, and I actually looked in the comments of her post, and people were like, oh, what type of bag is that? And someone said that it was the Louis Vuitton sack triangle. And your girl went to clicking around, okay? And I found it on eBay. A couple different vendors had this bag, and I got this for a steal, y'all. For a freaking steal. I got it for $307.33. And when I tell you the quality is so good, like, obviously it's an older bag, so there are like little things that stick out, but I'm pretty sure this is it's definitely more than 10 years, maybe 20 years old. So there's, like, you know, like, this can be cleaned up. I have to get this replaced. I have it, it fell off. Like, but $300 for this really cute, unique Louis Vuitton bag? Listen, I love pre-loved items, especially vintage items, because I feel like, you know, like, it gives you more flair. It's not like you're walking around with the same bag that somebody has. It's a pretty deep bag. It doesn't have any pockets or anything, but I can fit just about all of my things that I put in my normal purses. It just stands out. It's definitely another conversation piece. I have only worn it once, but I'm excited. I was so excited about this purchase. And then literally after I purchased it and actually posted it on my Instagram, on my stories, and I was telling people about it, they're like, man, I can't even find them on eBay anymore. Like, a lot of people started buying them up. So I'm guessing, like, everybody was on the same page as far as, like, ooh, this bag is cute on XO Fashionica's Instagram, and folks was buying them up. But if I can find any other vendors on eBay that have this bag, I will definitely link it down in the description. But again, I think it's super important to incorporate some type of sustainable fashion within your wardrobe. Fast fashion is cool. We know that it doesn't do good things for the environment, so I'm definitely trying to tap back into thrifting and getting things that are secondhand or pre-loved. So yeah, those are my tactics that I'm trying to really tap back into within my wardrobe, and I hope that you can do the same. So definitely check out eBay, and especially with eBay's authenticity guarantee for their designer pieces is key too. So you know that your piece is actually authentic, which is great. It's a great program that they have. But again, I'll make sure to link all of the bags if I can find, you know, them down in the description, and make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss a video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.